Hey everybody, welcome to Logic and Reason. We hope you're having a wonderful evening or day. Maybe even an afternoon, who the hell knows, right? Depends on where you are. It's pretty much nighttime for us, but it's actually really early in the morning, so it's kind of both. It's really late and early. It's fantastic. Had to shovel snow. There was a shit ton of it. It really sucked it. But we did. You know, so here we are now. We're like, this is the relaxing time. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of like, I'm going to use the word, I didn't even want to use the word, but we're going to chill. We're going to like do a chill style. We're going to hang out. We're going to make some jams. We're going to put some beats together. And we're going to just kind of like logic and reason, you know. We're going to rip the panties down off the cam, you know. We're going to pull the panty curtains and we're going to say hello. We're just going to move into some beat making. We're going to talk about some stuff and do some stuff, and it's really going to be great times with this stuff because it's the best stuff that, you know, you're really going to come across. It's just great stuff. I wanted you to know that up front. So thank you for listening to our stuff. Without further ado, panty cam. The panty cam's coming down. Wham.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey everybody, welcome to Logic and Reason. How you doing?
Great. Good.
I'm so glad. You know, of course, because, you know, it's about being happy, right? Smiles and having that big-ass smile on your face. It makes you all like, you know, life doesn't suck when you're happy. You feel good. You know what I mean? You feel good. So really, what is it that when you go out there in the world that sucks so bad that you want to continue the day in that mood, right? You don't. You want to be happy. So whatever sucks, you got to squash that shit. I just slapped my hand. That was stupid. I know it was. Deep down in my heart and soul, that was the dumbest thing.
Are your veins crying now?
They're going to cry at me. Don't do it. Yeah. So we're going to make some beats. Maybe not beats, but we're going to make some music. It's going to be great. We're going to talk. We're just going to kind of hang out. So everybody that's here, you know, now, later, tomorrow, the future, the past, the present, you're welcome. All right, here we go. I'm going to start. I got my shit set up over here. We're going to watch some trippy shit in the back. We're Logic and Reason. Reason's going to make some reasonable suggestions, and I might logically tap in on them. Maybe not. I might have zero logically anything going on tonight, you know. But I want to make these beats. I've been wanting to make this song for a while now. I had an idea. It's been like eating at me all day long. And then, like I said earlier, I had to go out and shovel fucking snow, like tons of snow. Not to mention all of the tons of it, but it was the whole driveway's worth. It sucked.
Talk about achy, huh?
Yeah, achy. The hand, you know, the hands, the back. I did a thing on shoveling snow with a piece of plywood instead of using a shovel. I'm going to tell you guys about that real quick before we get started with the jams. If you're fucked up, like with your shovel, let's just say your shovel's broke, okay? So you broke your shovel, or you broke your snowblower. Your snowblower's fucked up, the plow guy didn't show, whatever. But you want to get your driveway done in a hurry because you got to speed out. You know, the store's closing in 10. You need to get one more bottle, whatever it is. And if you're under 18, don't smoke. And if you're over 21, don't smoke. If you're under 21, don't drink. And if you're over 21, hey, enjoy. Otherwise,
responsibly, though.
Yeah, do things responsibly. Don't drink and drive or mix them. What was I talking about? Plowing the driveway?
Yeah.
Yeah, if your shit's broke, get a big piece of plywood. Like this big. And work the driveway with it. You can cover like 6 times the space than you could with a shovel if you do it right.
So it should be your length, your body length or bigger.
It must be your body, yeah. Yeah, your overall body height, right? Like from your stack, from the ground to your head. If you were standing, not sitting, because that's cheating. If you're in a little chair and you're gonna get a little piece of wood, no, your whole
you would
stack.
hurt your back if you were to bend over that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Especially with that much snow.
So you'll get your shit in your shovel. Your shovel's gone, so you got your wood. You got your wood in your hand, and you're gonna go work it out in the driveway, right? I know. That's what I'm thinking about too. We're gonna go work our. All right, so you got your plywood. It's as big as you. Whatever you are, it's as big as you.
It's got to be nice and hard, sturdy wood.
It's hard, sturdy wood, good plywood, because otherwise it'll split too. But you angle that shit down in the driveway, and you just kind of like, you know, not necessarily with the particular angle that you would use with a typical shovel, but you might want to like lower grade that angle so you could fill it up almost like a tarp, like you were dragging stuff onto it, except for you're pushing it under. And then you slide it under that snow, and you glide it across your driveway, and then you into the lawn.
Now, do you make that sound while you're doing it too?
Every time, and then you start breathing heavy at some point because it was so much fucking work. If you're really old, I don't recommend doing it because you probably have a heart attack, and if you're really young, you know, who knows what can happen, right?
Yeah,
slips and falls, head splits.
And videotape it so you can have some fun.
Yeah, that's really the best thing is to like give somebody half-ass information about it and hire them to come over and do it for a fraction of the dough, and like just kind of like record out your window with your cell phone. And you get the best. That's a great idea.
And you give them a nice workout.
I'm interested right now in that. Actually, it's really late and early over here, but I'm completely interested in seeing something like that happen. Something worth looking forward to. We're going to start some beats over here right now. Logic and reason beats, man. This is reasonably logic. It's one of those things that if you got some reason behind it, we can logically solve it, right? That made no sense, but we're going to make sense of it anyways. Let's play some beats. We're going to start this. We're going to add some drums, some shit other stuff, and it's going to get wonderful. Thank you.
So what's your favorite nut that you like to eat? What are you mostly into?
Oh, that's too fast for me. I like all kinds of nuts, you know. If I can get... Oh yeah, let's slow this down a bit. We're talking about nuts, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we got to slow this down a little bit to like bring the nuts in deep.
Are you into like peanuts or tree nuts? What are you into mostly?
You know, the one thing that blew my mind is like peanuts don't come from a tree. It fucked my mind up when I found that out. But I always loved peanuts. But I love tree nuts. You know, my favorite, hands down, are probably the Brazilian nuts or the acorns.
And you grow them out of the garden like anything else.
Yeah, I know. I never knew that until like the other day. Literally like yesterday.
Yep.
This is still too fast. We're talking nuts.
I love Brazilian nuts and cashews. I think those are so yummy.
She likes dark black nuts. Every time, all day long. You should see how many times a day.
You know what goes really good with nuts too? Is really soft, fuzzy peaches. I like peaches, apples. You know, you can make yourself a nice salad without ever putting any greens in it. You could do it just with just fruit and nuts and seeds. Make yourself a nice little salad. It's so much better for you too than eating all that other garbage. And then I recommend, you know, a nice ab and core workout after that. That's what I like to do. Eat and then core workout. Body ball. I use it for my arms, my legs, my stomach, everything. I don't know about other people, but mine has like a 5-pound weight inside it. So when you lift, you're actually doing your arms a justice. You know, you're not using heavy weights. You know, if you're not going to use resistance bands, those work out really good. Some good beats right there.
Yeah, I know it is. That's the only way I do them. It's true though. I don't think so. It's true. They just got better. I was born to do this.
Sounds good. Got a cat attacking me right now. This very second.
This past year, 2017, I made over 130 some songs.
It's a lot of songs.
It's a lot for 1 year. It's a lot. And a lot of them are 20 minutes long, 10 minutes long, so they can even be broke down into multiple songs from that.
Huh. That's cool.
Picture like what, I mean, I don't know, like you see what gets released from bands like Metallica and Avenged Sevenfold, System of a Down, I mean just whoever, but you see what gets released or how many songs come out in an album. I wonder how many songs they put together to release that album, or do they just make that album and that's it? Because if that's it, whatever their whole catalog is, I literally already pre-built it. Like, you know what I mean? I have that many songs plus over and over and over again. And if I had like somebody who was like badass at singing, rapping or whatever, it'd be great to like put some of that together, you know, and add some other elements into a jam.
Definitely.
You know, you remember, I don't know if you remember back when I banned Black April.
Oh yeah, of course I do.
That sucked, you know what I mean? It was lame, but we did a few shows and it was still a start. And everywhere, you always start somewhere, you know what I mean? You're not like, nobody's number one right from the get-go unless like you're Paris Hilton and you do a porn scene. Everybody's into it.
One Night in Paris.
Yeah, One Night in Paris. Thanks, you promoted it.
I have never seen it.
I don't recommend watching it.
I have never seen it.
Me neither.
Yeah,
don't watch
you
it.
Have. Sure you have. You're
Who
a guy.
hasn't seen A Night in Paris,
If you're a guy, you had to have seen it. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
Listen, I'm the research master of the universe. I've seen everything. It doesn't
You're
matter
a guy,
it doesn't matter what it is. You can just about ask it, and I probably saw it. These fucking eyes can burn fucking things from what they've saw.
Burn?
Burn them like fucking laser beams.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know.
Burn?
We're still on this here. Hold on, I gotta jump. I gotta add another fucking measure frame to this. I like the speed though, I'm feeling this. So, what the hell is it talking about? Music, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna continue with this music conversation because I like this one. So many bands put out so many songs. So you create so many songs. I would like to make music for movies, for commercials, or like I said, have somebody that knows how to rap or sing or something, or that has a band that can like add an addition to this,
right,
to make something better. You know what I mean? And get it put out there. There's so many people out there. There's so many. And with like places like YouTube and just all the other social media outlets, there's so many places to release music and express yourself as an individual, which allows so many different individuals to express themselves, which creates the possibility of you getting noticed expressing yourself much lower than normal. So you got to work harder, put more effort in, visit more places, spend more time than the average person to get noticed. So
yeah, it depends on what you're into. And since you're into making music, you know, you are gonna be amongst thousands of other people trying.
That's it, millions, not thousands. There's millions.
Well,
there's
thousands of real talent.
Yeah, I know, that's true. Millions across the world
want it, but only thousands are actually talented enough.
Because it's important.
Be going through it.
The important thing is making it happen, right? So doing it and not stopping, no matter what the cases are, is what will make something like this particularly happen. But I'm just saying, I feel like I was born to do something like this because it comes so easily, so efficiently. It's not even, you know, there's certain times, like certain days that I can sit down and write a song from start to end. And literally the 10, 15 minutes it takes to listen to a song
Right.
without any mistakes. Sometimes I fuck them up.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, fuck them up big time.
But that's how you learn. You can't, you know. What happened when you learned how to crawl, right? You fell down 1,000 times. And then when you finally got yourself to where you're walking, right? What's the first thing that happened? You fell like 1 billion times. And then you finally knew how to walk.
You don't learn how to skate until you learn how to walk. You just said it basically, right?
Yes.
But you don't learn how to walk unless you fall.
That's right.
A lot. And you're going to fall a whole shit ton learning how to skate too. So if you're trying to really learn how to skate, think of how many times you have to fall from like trying to learn how to walk.
Yeah. And it's so slippery,
man.
you know, when you're first doing that.
Could you imagine if you knew when you were a baby that you wanted to learn how to skate and how many times it was going to take for you to fall until you could actually skate? You'd be afraid to, right?
Because there's all that in front of you that you have to accomplish.
Yep. But when you're the baby and you want to learn how to walk and skate, you don't know which the things are that you want to do yet. So you start learning how to walk. No matter how many times you fall, you'll do it.
Right.
Right? And then you want to learn how to skate. So no matter how many times you fall, you'll do it. Right? But if you were a baby and you knew how many times you would fall to learn to skate, you wouldn't do it. You'd be afraid.
That's right.
So what I'm saying is like, you can do it. No matter what you're going after, or no matter how tough or how hard shit is, or how bad like the world wants to smash you down, just keep taking those steps because you wouldn't do it.
You gotta squash all the negative thoughts and just push forward.
Yeah.
To a better day that you never even know. You have no idea. Nobody does.
Nope. You don't know what you're stepping towards.
Nope.
You don't want to know the ahead, so don't think of it. You know, don't think of the negative. Just take the steps and go, because it'll bring something great. That's kind of interesting.
It's getting pretty good. The build up, I like it.
We're in man, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning here, our time. I gotta change this. We need a couple of verses to rock through, not just that same shit, right? I mean, even though it was cool, it was like melodic enough to like hold the pace during a conversation, but it needs to change. You were talking something about some nuts earlier. You know, we slowed the speed down. It took me down to. It was good that we did this because it feels good to roll with this. And you're talking nuts. You were mentioning something about nuts. I don't know if it was like you roast the nuts and you grab them. And
you could roast them. I don't know, but I like to eat
the raw nuts.
I like to eat raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Brazilian and the cashews.
She loves raw brown nuts.
The bigger the better. So what is your favorite snack food?
You know, snack food. Baked Cheez-Its. Extra baked. Extra baked Cheez-Its. Maybe,
still
no.
going for those.
It's a really good question. Actually, it'd probably be pistachios, to tell you the truth.
Pistachios are good.
Yeah. I couldn't roll out pistachios. That's kind of like my magic, you know? I'm going to pour a little bit of this orange juice in this glass.
So are you a red meat fan? Do you have your favorite red meat?
We're into nuts and meat now, right? The meaty nuts?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, what I understand is a lot of people would be more interested in like the meat and the potatoes, but you know, you're into the nuts and the meat, right? Not potatoes. You like nuts and meat opposed to the meat and potatoes, right?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm trying to say?
No, I
think that's what I'm trying to say.
I like stuff that's more, I don't know, I like vegetables. Not potatoes. Potatoes are a vegetable, yes, but they're really not good for you. They don't really do anything. They really don't do anything for you. I'm more of a, you know, cook the cabbage and the tomato together.
You guys, if you were fucking sitting in here, these LED lights are so damn bright, man. I gotta like shade them down somehow. And I just, you know, normally, believe it or not, you don't. One of these days, I'll give you guys a behind the scenes shot, but we throw some T-shirts and stuff over the lights to like, you know, cut down some of the super glare, but then it don't work right, so gotta get rid of that. So then you're looking at these bright lights all fucked up. Get some of this orange juice.
Are you a juicer fan too, or no?
I love juicing. Orange juice. Yeah. I love to, like, when you put all of the fruits and vegetables in, and it squirts out the tip of the juicer. You know, I mean, just on the, like, you know, it went from nuts to red meat to the meat, and now the juice out the tip. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. It's just wonderful. I'm not so sure about this here.
Well, that's good. I like that. That sounds good. Real smooth. So what's your favorite music that you like?
To tell you the truth, my own.
That's good.
Really, lately, the last probably 15 songs or so I made with my own.
That's good.
I also listen to the Sasquatch Brothers.
You could describe yourself in 3 words. What would those 3 words be?
Oh. African American, filthy rich, and high.
We're all looking at you going, are you sure you just answered that correctly?
Oh, I did. I'm sure I had to. Or at least to my best of my current knowledge. What question did you ask me?
Describe yourself in 3 words.
3 words.
3 words.
See that movie Ocean's 11?
Yeah.
In that gambler,
So
Sex machine.
So are you George Clooney or are you Brad Pitt? Are you one of the younger kids in it?
Neither. Sexier version of the two, obviously. Equally combined, plus other amazing levels of greatness. For that third though, that's a really tough one. You know, maybe big time pimp. I don't know. That's a really tough question to answer. What about yourself? How would you describe yourself in 3 words? I like that you had a question for me. You know, that was good though. I had no answer. She caught me off the draw on a question like that. Who has such good questions that you can't be prepared for? She gets you though.
Well, I don't know. I guess I would say, you know, spiritual, in a sense of not so much religion, but spiritual as in, you know, everyone in the whole world as being family and being together.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I see myself. As
see, she's giving you the truth. I'm fucking around and you're getting like an honest answer over here now. Now I feel like a jerk.
I like to have a lot of fun and enjoy life, you know, to its fullest.
Yeah.
You know.
Like this live streaming stuff, I bet, right? She loves to do this, right? If she doesn't get to live stream, she wants to slap me.
And I love to act. I've always wanted to be an actress my whole life.
Yep.
So, actor, funny, and just enjoy everyone. Enjoy life to its fullest. Now, give yourself a real thought now about yourself. What would you say about yourself?
You know, I like doing this video editing stuff, right? I like acting. I like making music. I like having a good time. You know, you want to live. You know, I'm one of those people that like to pursue living my dreams. I don't want to fall behind. I love pushing forward the future. You know, I want to see that fucker, and I want to see it beautiful. You know, and I want to be part of it. I want to see those assholes beat cancer. And I mean doctors that rip us off when you have to go to the hospital. Don't worry, I love you guys still. I'm the same. I'm thankful to pay the bill when you help out in our favor. You know, just shit like that in general. I'm thankful for everything. And I love a lot of shit. Just like being here. I didn't mention that already. I'm making some jams. I'm looping them. This is what we got so far. I'm like, she's asking questions, but I'm like tied to the tune. Is this orange juice? I don't know. It's hers, not mine.
If there is one thing that you could change in high school, what would that be? And just in general, not in yourself, just anything in general.
I would have had sex.
I almost lost that. High school should be all about sex, huh?
Yeah, I would have smoked.
Because we're really going to learn a lot through sex, right?
I would have smoked in the lockers room, and I would have had sex. Yep. That's my pimping sign for that one. You guys know what I'm talking about. Doing a pass back and forth. I like this. This is the loop. This is what I got so far. I'm going to stretch this out.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Rocky 1.
And why?
It's all about the heart and fire, you know? It's one of those, the message that comes from that movie, not to mention the story of Stallone, to get that movie together, coincide with each other so well. If there's any life message you want to take away from anything, go watch that Rocky series. It's all about some of the greatest perseverance and, in feeling yourself in your own heart, you know what I mean? And taking that and putting it to use in your everyday life.
It's a really good movie. I do like that movie.
That's the reason. That's why. That's why that Rocky series came. You know what I mean? And even if you want to take it deeper into, if you think about like the movies you watch, there's this book. I'm gonna talk about the book. Fuck the book right now. But think about the things. Think about the things that you watch and the things that you do. You know what I mean? You wanna
uplift yourself? Is that what you're...
No. Like you watch, like you love certain types of movies. When you search movie lists, you usually search like drama or action, but there's usually certain ties to the types of movies that you like. There's certain ties to the types of music that you love. They have certain tones, voices, and they carry on always. But if you tie all of those things then together, they make you. There's these certain things, elements in each one of the things that you love that you keep reaching for, and there's a reason for it.
I could see that. I'm more of a drama person, but I like the more action drama, like what you just said. Rocky 1 through 3. I do like all of them, but 1 through 3 about, the Eye of the Tiger.
There's one movie that you love.
And I love mafia movies.
Huh?
I love mafia movies.
Yeah, but like, what is like the one movie that you love? Like, and why? Like, what's the one movie?
Rocky 3 is my favorite.
Rocky 3, really?
Rocky
I know.
3.
Hey, you guys. This proves my point. We're gonna tie back in a little earlier comment. I'm cutting her off right now. I'm gonna jump all over her on this one. Right back to the black nuts, guys. Right back to the black nuts. She's talking Rocky 3 right here. She skipped Rocky 1, Rocky 2, went straight to Rocky 3. Why? Mr. T. Has nothing to do with black nuts, right?
Yeah, right. Mr. T. Although he was an icon of the 80s.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with him. It has to do with Sylvester Stallone and how he went through Rocky 1, Rocky 2, and then Rocky 3, and he persevered, and he got himself from being poor, living in the ghetto, and, winning Adrian's heart over to, enjoying life together. And they show, like, what life would have continuously been like if he would have just ended it right there and put the money in the right places and did everything the right way. They had some terrible things that had happened, and then they kept persevering through it. Where Adrian ends up pregnant and then almost loses the baby. The baby ends up born early. They work through that. She, goes through a coma and then has the baby. He won't even see the baby until he sees Adrian okay. It just shows that he loves her and he wants to make everything right. That is what I like about that.
I think she's fucking high.
Not high. I don't get high. I'm high off of life.
That's true, actually.
I'm high off of life. I'm high off of, like I just said, I'm spiritually loving
They're
the world.
really, literally, guys, there's no joke about that.
I don't get high.
She don't get high, don't get high. 18-year-old or don't even dream of that shit. Don't listen to your DARE officers when he comes into school and talks to you about drugs either. Shut your ears off to that. That shit doesn't exist. Don't believe it to be real in your world and you won't attach to it. Don't plant the seed and the tree won't fucking grow.
Yeah, that's
what
I'm saying. That the DARE program actually,
or any program,
any program actually puts ideas into your head, and without the idea in your head, you would never even thought of it first.
Don't plant the seed.
That's what he means.
Don't plant the seed, the tree won't grow.
That's right. That's what he means by it. The less you know, the better when it comes to that stuff. And unfortunately, the world is full of so much knowledge nowadays about these things that you have no choice but to learn about them. So you need to know the truth and what it actually does to you. It's about being spiritually aware, mentally aware, and healthy aware. Do you want to be able to live to your 100 and be happy with your body, happy with your mental stability, and happy that you're not going to need to go see psychiatric help because you took something that destroyed your mind, your body, and soul? You want to be happy. You want to be happy? Be high on yourself. Be high on life. Be high on your friends. That's what you need to be high on. Enjoy what you have. Remember what it was like when you were 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 13, when there was, no thought of drugs or alcohol. Enjoy that. Be silly and happy. Imagine life with that. That's why I say you want to get high, you want to be on good healthy fruit and vegetables and tree nuts and enjoy life. Dance when you feel it, feel your body, enjoy your life. Take good music like he's making and dance to it. Move to it. That's what I say. So if you could pick one person to look up to for all the right things to be said to you, who would that be and why? Famous or not? Who is the one person you would go to?
I'm not answering that question.
No? You don't want to? I don't mind. You know who I like? I like Oprah. I really do. I think she's great. I really do. I know a lot of people would just say that. I think she is awesome. She has come from absolutely the bottom of the barrel and pulled herself into being a billionaire. She is a real winner. And she truly deserves to be considered the top woman of the world that we know today. If you want to look up to somebody, she truly is a person to look up to. You don't ever hear her getting into problems with drugs, alcohol, any problems like that. You never hear that. She's willing to help out almost anybody through her organizations and everything.
All right, I'm going to loop this through this time. We'll see what it sounds like from beginning to this point. Not that I'm not listening to you talk about Oprah and shit, but I'm still trying to put the song together. And this orange juice is getting in the way.
Who's your favorite rap artist? Male rap artist?
An unknown individual, to tell you the truth, Matt Norris, but otherwise, probably, tough question. Dr. Dre or Snoop, maybe, Probably the typical answer. That's a tough question. Because I like a lot of different stuff, not enough to not really call out any one particular person, individual, but
there's always one that
out of the voices, to tell you the truth, Matt Norris. He belongs he never made it there yet. He belongs there, not where he is. he needs to get there, you know, and that's why I said yet. Because he had made it to 100%. He's made it quite a ways, don't get me wrong. But not there yet. That guy, Sasquatch Brothers. Yeah, there's something about his voice. To me, if they did it right, you know, the right equipment, the right producers and backing.
The music's good. I've liked what I've heard so far.
Yeah, no, and their shit gets better with each album too. Actually, there's new stuff coming out that, you know, I've heard some pre-releases and stuff of some of the shit that's really good. So, you know, I mean, you go back like a few albums to the recording quality and stuff, and then to this new stuff, it's yeah, there's just 1,000% difference. So those guys are on their way. That guy, I love his voice. Is perfect for that. Snoop, Dre, a little bit of Jay-Z, Eminem, Biggie, all those guys.
Your favorite female?
Oh, Hailstorm. Hands down.
But rap one.
Oh, rap.
Or R&B.
Well, you didn't say rap, so.
That was speaking of rap. We'll get to those people later.
Shit. Maybe Rihanna or Alicia Keys. I don't know. You know, your typical.
Now The Rock, but you already said it. This Hailstorm.
Yeah, no, because that's where I would go to before any of the rest, no matter what.
What about for male bands?
Avenged Sevenfold. Hands down. System of a Down or Avenged Sevenfold. Used to love Metallica. I still love Metallica, you know. But, you know, Avenged uses like every fucking sound in their music, so it's hard to pass that up. And System of a Down so unique. That's why I like them. But you know, my favorite voice, probably Corey Taylor from Slipknot.
Yeah, Corey Taylor was good. Stone Sour.
Yeah, Stone Sour and Slipknot.
See, for me, it's Hollywood Undead.
Oh yeah, see, you want to cut the rap rock now. We're talking like a hybrid of the two.
Yeah, but if you would call it that.
It's a hybrid, that's what that is.
I like the Hollywood Undead.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yep. And I do love Rihanna. She's great.
Yep.
Yep. She's good. Yep. Hailstorm's great.
Yeah, you can't deny Hailstorm.
You know, another band that doesn't get a lot of notice though is In This Moment. She's really good. She's
pretty good. I gotta say.
She's got a couple of different ones that I like.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting the hell out of here for tonight. We wanted to stop by. We're gonna drop these panties over the top of the cam. We're gonna relay the curtain over the. But with that, you know, we wish you all the most wonderful evening that you ever had in your entire lives. So that's how we do it. You know how we do it? Logic and reason style. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and smashing that like button. And those of you that do it over and over again, God bless you. You're wonderful. We love you all. We wish you the very best always, now, today, tomorrow, and forever. We're Logic and Reason, everybody.
We're out.
Out. Peace, world.